Welcome back, everybody. It's Easy. Well, December update has come and gone, and what we have left behind is all the goodies they got for us. And they left a bunch for us. So what we've done here is we've been testing out some of these new troops, some of these new troop combinations. And in this video here, we've got Dragaloon. Basically, we've used the dragons, the balloons, and several different combinations. And it's awesome, man. These things are just, I've heard guys say they don't want to say they're overpowered, but they really are. The balloons are. If you look at the top 1,000, 95% of them are gonna have balloons because that's how strong they are. So let's just get into some of these attacks here. This first attack. Now, for those of you who don't use air very often, and to be honest with you, I had kind of fallen away from air attacks myself. We've been using some pretty solid ground attacks, but now with these balloons the way they are, we're going back to air. The first thing you want to really focus on is where are the air defenses. You can't just throw a bunch of balloons in and expect them to take the whole base, no matter how strong they are. So what I did is I focused on going into the base. I went in there with my heroes and a few other troops, took out 2 of the air defenses, and then sent a bunch of balloons in. I think I had 5 haste spells. And you just keep these haste spells in front of the balloons, and they are so fast on that first drop that even the air defenses have no match for them. They all went down. If you watch the video, you see I'm not the greatest air attacker. So if I'm 3-starring, now a lot of these are farming raids where I'm trying to keep my trophy count about the same, so I'll quit at 97%. So they would be 3 stars if this was a war attack, but I'm trying not to 3-star to get that. Try to hold those trophies count down a little bit. Anyway, first attack over and done with. Really simple, really quick. Balloons just smashed everything, and there you have it. Now what we've also done is I wanted to show you a couple of the Town Hall 8 attacks too, because I know that a lot of guys they keep telling me Easy in Town Hall 8 it's not the same. You may be able to go in Town Hall 9 with those level 6 balloons, but I have level 5 balloons. I can't do it in Town Hall 8. The air defenses are too strong for the balloons and for the dragons. And I'll be the first one to tell you, no, you can most certainly use this Dragaloon in Town Hall 8. It's better than ever. This right here was done. This was a farming raid. Check out the loot Shashir got. I hope that's how you say it, but I'm not sure. Shashir. He found a Town Hall 8 that had well over 1 million in resources. Now he uses kind of a spam technique. He put all the dragons up top, and he's following up the dragons with the balloons. And now he's going to use his. He's got. I believe this screen is so small. I believe that's a haste spell he's got. Now he just lost a bunch of his balloons, and now the dragons. Remember, they got a buff too, so they're not any stronger than they were before. They're just a little faster, and believe it or not, that makes a big difference. You can just imagine how big of a difference it makes on some of these smaller hit point buildings where before they would just take too long to let out that puff of fire, and they were doing way more damage than they needed to. And now they have much quicker bursts of fire, and they're doing a much more appropriate level of damage, and it's really fit much better. So you'll see he's burning up this base here with those dragons, and we're about to fast forward it here. You can tell that he's pretty much got it. I think there's one archer tower standing. Now he could have done a little better with his tactics because he came right in on. He came in right towards the air sweeper, and that thing pushed him around for a while. And when you're doing a dragon attack, their movement speed is the same. It's their attack speed that's different. Remember, that's not the same thing. Movement speed is not attack speed. They're not moving any faster. They're just attacking faster. So don't get confused with that. I know it's kind of confusing when we're talking about damage per second and attack speed and movement speed. There's a lot of the dynamic of an attack is pretty complex, and if you don't really pay attention to all the little parts of it, it can get confusing. Now, right here you can read, it says try using the Zap Quake strategy. For those of you who don't know what that is, we started off by using 3 earthquakes. You know you can use lightning. You can use 3 lightning and take out an air defense. Well, once the earthquake spell got introduced, now we can use 1 earthquake. Use it first because it does a percentage of damage. You can use it at the end and sometimes take out the air defense, but if you use it first, it's going to take a percentage of the damage off of the air defense or off whatever defense you're putting it on, and then you're lightning after. I've seen a lot of people make the mistake of putting 2 lightning down first and then using the earthquake at the end, and remember, the earthquake is doing a percentage, it's not doing a specific number, so there's a good chance that you won't take out the air defense if you use it at the end. We call that a little rookie mistake, so make sure you use that earthquake first. Now this is an attack by Easy, Little Easy. Just went to Town Hall 8. Finally, I lost the day count. I was keeping track of the days, but we're under 2 months on Town Hall 8. We're doing a semi-mini max with him. We're going to max out Town Hall 7, and we're going to add a few defenses from Town Hall 8, a few select defenses, the Tesla Towers, the air defense, from Town Hall 9 once we get to there, and we're going to add the Queen, of course, and we're going to max out all these troops. He's going to be a force to be reckoned with. So if you see a Little Easy coming your way, look out. You're not going to like it. So you can see there, though, easily took out that Town Hall 8. The defenses were good. The walls are a little light, but the defenses were pretty good. First attack with the Pekka, just for the record. Finally got Pekka. Okay, now on this next attack, we did something a little different, because Pekka also got a little bump too, and same deal as the balloons and as the dragons. The Pekka, it was really unbalanced as far as the power, as far as the power per hit. I think a max Pekka was doing like 975 damage per strike, but it was taking 2.5 seconds to get that strike in. So there's an obvious disadvantage if the Pekka is going up against other troops, because it's only taking a swing every 2.5 seconds, and there's other troops that are taking the swings every second and doing smaller damage, but constantly doing damage. And if there's 4 or 5 on the Pekka, that she just can't keep up. So now she's taking a swing about a swing every 1 minute. Wow, tongue-tied. Second and a half. Doing about 700-ish. I did the exact math, but still doing a ton of damage per swing, but doing much more swings. Per 10 seconds, probably gets 3 extra swings in. Okay, so let's review. Dragons, excellent, better than before. They attack faster than they did before, same damage, but they are definitely getting more puffs in and doing damage to more buildings because they can get to them faster. Pekka, that one little change, I'm not going to say it was like the Valk change, but it's a big enough change that it's noticeable. You can definitely see them swinging faster. You can definitely see on that first swing that she's definitely getting that first swing off faster. I wouldn't say go put her in the clan castle to defend the base quite yet, but it's a much more viable troop. It's definitely a good option to do a Pekka walk, just because it's that much faster. Balloons, on the other hand, they are a top-notch troop right now. You have to consider bringing balloons on every attack. I think that the balloons are going to be up there with the miners. A few months ago, they're that good right now. So if you don't do air attacks, start doing them, because you're going to see them done on you. Everyone needs to start thinking about how you're going to defend against these balloons. So remember, keep those air defenses away from the edge, and make sure you have a couple defenses in front of those air defenses, so at least they have something to protect them and to try to stop those balloons. And it's back to stay unless they nerf these things. So 2017 will be interesting. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your 2016. 2017 is going to be our year. Everyone sub to the channel. Till next time, this has been Easy. I'll see ya.
Well, I walked into a room, saw a fine young thing sitting in a chair. She had long blonde hair. When she looked me in the eye, I saw those devil eyes. I said she had those devil eyes.